So I decided to make this video outside for some reason, and it's pouring down with rain, but I like the rain. I thought I'd vary it up as well, because it's always inside my videos. In this video I wanted to talk about mindfulness and mental illness. Mindfulness is something that people are talking about more and more, and I get asked about mindfulness quite a bit. Sorry, it's a leaf. I get asked about mindfulness quite a bit, and I recommend mindfulness for mental health conditions. It's been recommended by NICE for depression and anxiety, but I'd also recommend it for other illnesses, such as what I have, schizoaffective disorder. It's been scientifically proven to have a positive effect on the brain. Studies have shown this, and yeah, it's becoming more and more widely known about. But people often want to know where to go as a starting point, and when I was first told about mindfulness, it was in hospital, and therapist said to me that I should look into it. So they recommended an audio CD called Mindfulness for Beginners by John Kabat-Zinn, and it really is a great starting point. The first CD tells you all about mindfulness, its origins, and why it might be good for you. Second CD gives you different mindfulness meditations, because you can't really do mindfulness without the meditations. And meditation is a bit of a maybe scary word for some people. I remember when I always used to think of meditation, it was always kind of someone very wise and spiritual, and it's not really. Anyone can do meditation, anyone at all. If I can do it, then you can. And I think the next step, maybe after listening to the audio CD, it only gives you a few exercises, so I think maybe then it's good to do a course if you're interested in it, if it's for you, because it might not be for you, but if it is for you, if you do feel that you can gain something from mindfulness, and you'll know after listening to the CD, you'll know if it's right for you, I think. If you feel there is something that you can gain from mindfulness and learning about it and practicing it, then a really good book is Finding Peace in a Frantic World by Danny Penman and I'm really sorry, Mark Williams, yeah. It's an 8-week course of mindfulness meditation as a guide that's written down in a book, and you'll have to do different exercises each week, and I completed the 8-week course and it was great, really benefited me. So that would be the next step, and then once you do that, and if you find that I'm really getting something from this, then there's lots of different things you can do. You can join a class. I go to meditation classes or mindfulness classes, and because basically anyone, I mean, you can meditate about anything, but mindfulness meditation is it's about being in the present moment. It's about accepting what is. Literally, just being with what is here. So, the rain, sound of the rain, the feeling of the raindrops on you, whatever's going on in your mind as well. You know, if it's in a state of agitation, then it's in a state of agitation. It's not beating yourself up for the thoughts and feelings you have, which is what we all tend to do. It's being kind to yourself, being able to forgive yourself for whatever's going on, whatever's happened in the past. It's not even thinking about the past or the future. It's about being in the present. There's so many elements to mindfulness, and those are kind of just a few of them. I wouldn't recommend mindfulness for anyone that's in maybe a really bad place with their mental illness. If they're in the depths of psychosis, then maybe it's not for you. I know I wouldn't have benefited from it when I was really in a bad way, but recovering from the episode that I had, it did benefit me. I used to forget that I had anything else but a mind. It was all up here. My whole life, my whole world was here. I used to forget that I had a body, what was around me, because it's so intense, it's so overwhelming sometimes, what goes on. But that's what mindfulness is all about. You do different meditations, and one of the meditations is called a body scan, and does what it says on the tin basically. You kind of scan up your body from your feet, legs, torso, back, shoulders, arms, hands, face, and you spend a few moments focusing on those different areas. And I remember the first time I did it, I was like, oh my goodness, I have a body. Because you forget. So, yeah, I really would recommend mindfulness. And don't be put off if you try mindfulness and try meditation and you can't stop what's going on in here. It's not about trying to stop it, it's about recognising, acknowledging what is going on. A really good one that a really good thing that I do is I close my eyes and I see myself sitting by a riverbank, and I see the river in front of me, and all the thoughts that come into my head, or the intrusions, I see them floating along the river in like a basket. Sorry, in like a basket, and just floating downstream. I watch them floating downstream, and they're gone. And you detach yourself from those thoughts, so they're not given so much power. And that's powerful in itself for me. You don't have to attach yourself to your thoughts and feelings. They are temporary. Sometimes you forget that, I think. And anyone can do that. Anyone can visualise themselves sitting by a riverbank and watching their thoughts, feelings as objects floating along the river, I think. Yeah, that's a really good visualisation for me. And if you can do that, then you can be mindful. You are being mindful if you're doing that. Something else as well that I find useful is just going back to your breath and just focusing on the breath coming in wherever it's most vivid. For me, it's usually in my tummy, and yeah, for me it's in my tummy, and you just follow the breath going in and out, and again it brings you into the present moment, takes you out of what's going on in your mind. I hope that's been helpful. As I said, there's so many elements to mindfulness, and explore it. It might be for you, it might not, but it's helped me. It's helped me a lot, and I think I better go because before I get soaked. Right. Okay. Thanks.